the channel. I'm going to watch the whole hour. First, I want to bring out this young lady. She graduated from the high school of Beverly Hills, the old 90210 zip code. And then she charmed us with her witchcraft. Now she's frightening the pants off us in scare tactics. Here she is, Shannen Doherty, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we've got your headshot here. We've also got a poster that says, Shannen, you rock. Let me meet you.
Thank you. Hi.
What's your name?
Courtney, hi.
That's
Hi.
Shannen.
Me too.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
I've been a fan for a long time.
Thank you.
I feel like I've grown with you. I don't want to say grown up with you, but I feel like I've grown with you.
Yeah, thank you for saying not
When I
saying.
first met you, you were a student.
I was a student, and then, yeah, I became a witch. And, yeah, and as you said, now I'm scaring people with my show, so it's great. it's very fitting.
Now, how do you think growing up in the public eye has affected you and even the perception that much of the public has about you?
I mean, I think growing up in the public eye is really hard because the problem is that you can't do it with any grace.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sort of the growing up process, as we all know, is awkward, and you have your huge mistakes that you make, and instead of having these mistakes and learning from them and it being a private moment, it's splashed all over the newspapers, and it makes you look bad, or you get embarrassed, and it's just, you don't really have any private moments.
Do you look back at some of the things that, you know, we as a public read about and hear about and say, okay, that was a mistake? Or
ooh, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
So some serious
But you know,
regrets?
I mean, yeah, but the thing is I'm only human, you know, and I'm just like everybody else, and I'm bound to make mistakes. And even though I'm older now and I've learned a lot, I still feel like I'm going to make mistakes. You know, it's part of life and it's part of growing up. And
you have a very strong personality.
I do have a strong personality.
You're a strong woman.
Yeah, I think I am a strong woman. I have, you know, my mom is a really strong woman, and I learned a lot from her.
And, you know, you're very candid, so when something is getting beneath your skin...
Yeah, but that may be a problem. You know, I might be a little too honest for my own good sometimes.
And, of course, we're going to talk about the evolution of your career. Now you're scaring people to death in this new series.
On a great show,
yes.
Scare Tactics.
So we're going to get into that. I want to talk about some of the things that you do with the folks. Also, I got to know if you're, I got to know if you're in love. Just a couple of things about the Shannen we just don't know too well, you know? So that's all coming up with Shannen Doherty. First of all, let's see. Rosanna, you have all kinds of stories there.
I do.
What do you love the most? What are we going to run down in just a couple of minutes live?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay, what do you got?
All right.
Run it down.
Madonna's military moves may be stirring up controversy before her tour even starts. Controversial Madonna, of course. We've got the details on why Deborah Messing won't be around when J-Lo guest stars on Will and Grace, and we're on the story behind Michael Jackson's trip to Capitol Hill this morning. Back to you, Rosie.
Okay, thanks, Rosie. All that is coming up right here live at Camp Ryan. We'll be right back on air with Shannen Doherty. We're back with Shannen Doherty. You're just chuckling to yourself there,
I am. I'm chuckling. This is great. You guys are amazing, by the way. Thank you. And you got a Ryan Rock sign over there, too, by the way.
All right, where's the Ryan Rocks?
Where is it? There you go.
Good.
Yay!
Ryan Rocks our socks. Thank you very much, ladies. Nice to have you with us. You guys do a nice job. I don't know if you go through courses or anything, or there's prep, but it really just sort of flows.
Yeah.
All right, the pop quiz. Who is Shannen's current favorite musician? Who do you think it is? You can call us toll-free, 888-567-RYAN. We've got J.C. Chazé, Jay-Z, or Gwen Stefani. Let's just go live, Shannen, if you don't mind, with somebody who's watching right now. Memphis, Tennessee. Ruth, you are on air with Shannen Doherty. How are you?
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Fantastic. Say hi to Shannon.
Hi, Ruth.
Hi, Shannon. I love your show, Scare Tactics.
Thank you.
Now, do you ever get scared watching the show?
Yes, I do. Actually, I really do. I get great ideas about scaring my brother and my husband.
You're changing lives, Shannon.
Oh, my goodness. Not for the better.
All right, what do you think the answer is?
Is it Gwen Stefani?
Is it Gwen Stefani?
No.
No.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
gosh. Well, I love her anyway.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching us. Yeah. So who is it?
I mean, that really only leaves one choice, right? Can you guys guess it? Jay-Z. There you go.
It's JC Chazé?
No, Jay-Z, they said.
Oh, Jay-Z. I thought they said
Did you
Jay-Z.
guys say Jay-Z? It's Jay-Z. Come on.
Now see, I look at Shannon Doherty and I don't think a big pimper, you know?
Honey, I'm so like ghetto fab. What's
Are
wrong
you?
with you? Totally.
All right. See, now we're getting to the good stuff. There is this Shannon that we just don't know.
No.
All right, I want to know more about that young lady. So here's a girl that was on 90210 and Charmed and her new series, Scare Tactics, and it's Sunday afternoon. It's 12:15. What are you doing?
12. I'm in my sweatpants on my computer having some coffee. Like
just
that's
like the
my
rest of us.
day. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm really fortunate. I live by the beach, so I'm forever in sweats and shorts and hanging out and you know blasting my Jay-Z and really like thinking that I'm like with it. You know? But you know, I mean, something that I'm a big sap, which nobody really would guess about me. I cry at the drop of a hat, and movies, I cry constantly. Even if it's funny, I cry. So there might be some emotional problems there. That
I cried all over Love Actually. I can't.
Did
That
you?
was a painful movie
Great.
for me to watch.
Oh, really? Painful? You didn't
Well,
like
just
it?
because I tear up, makeup runs, you know, the whole movie.
Oh,
Are you in a relationship right now?
I am.
Okay, so are you in love?
I'm very happy.
Okay. So you're like me. You're not willing to say it yet because of not being sure what it is?
No, I'm very willing to say what it is to him,
Oh, I
but I
see,
sort
but-
of feel like at this point in my life,
We just don't
something
match.
has to remain private, you know, because
Yeah.
otherwise you go through a relationship under the scrutiny of the press.
Yeah.
And it puts so much pressure on the relationship. Like, are they fighting? Are they getting along? Are they together? Are they not together?
Right.
And you know, it confuses things. And having a relationship is hard enough as it is.
So how long have you been in this one?
About 3.5 months.
3.5 of exclusive dating?
Yeah, we're sort of in that, you know.
Isn't there always a gray period? Like, like if you said to me how long you've been dating Shanna, I'm going, well, we've been dating for a while, but then there was that period where we decided not to date other people. I'm not quite sure which week that was.
Right, don't you just fall into that? Like, doesn't it just happen naturally? Is there ever really a discussion about, like, okay, you can't date somebody else?
It's very high school in my life.
Is it?
Yeah. I had her check a box, yes, no, or maybe. Are we in this or not? You know? I have a text question, and she loves it when I talk about her first name on the air. Being sarcastic. Rebecca in Oklahoma City. She says, AT&T subscribers, by the way, send us a text message anytime. She says, 90210 and Charmed were my favorite TV shows. What's one of yours?
Oh, Sex and the City was my
That's a
absolute
great one.
favorite show. And so getting back to the whole SAP thing, now on Sundays when that show's supposed to be on, I sit there and cry. Because it's now not on. And I mean, don't you guys feel like a void without that show? I mean, granted, The Sopranos is unbelievable, but Sex and the City was like, I think for women, it was just one of the most phenomenal shows.
I have something that could fill that void. If you're feeling the need for tears on Sunday night, have you seen Extreme Makeover, the home edition?
No. No.
This will have you, I mean, mascara
Really?
running. Oh.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. It's like the same thing every Sunday. They go into the house, they change it, they bring the family back together, and yet you still get torn up about it. You know?
really? Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
I've missed that one. I'll check it out.
If not TiVo. Speaking of 90210, though, why did you decide to leave the show? What really happened?
You know, it was just the right time for so many different reasons. It was, you know, it was what was the atmosphere on the set and what could I do with the character. And, you know, Brenda did everything. She experienced everything.
Did you get tired of it?
Yeah, I have a problem with boredom.
Yeah.
And I get bored really fast. And being on a TV show it's hard because you go to work every single day for 15 hours a day. It's, you know, not quite as glamorous as people like to think. and you play the same character, and after a while you're like, God, you know, even I hate this girl now. And you know, to continue playing her is just like, oh, please. So yeah, you know, I like to, you know, move on, or hopefully find that character that you just, you know, you love to play, that you fall in love with. So I'm creating a show right now with Gavin Pallone, and hopefully we'll create that character together.
This is like the ultimate role.
Yeah.
Well, is it with Charmed? You just got bored as well?
Yeah, Charmed was, it was time.
It was time.
It was time. 3 years, it was time. Great show, and you know, I personally think that Rose McGowan is unbelievable in it. I think that she's doing a phenomenal job in that show.
What advice, you know, the OC is being called the new 90210.
Right.
What advice, so I'm a cast member on that show, what advice would you have for me?
God, you know, be true to yourself and don't buy into all the hype, because it can be gone so quickly. But as far as the advice goes, really, like, that's it. Otherwise, I sort of think that everybody has their own journey to go on. And they have to make their own mistakes in order to evolve as a human being.
And as part of that evolution, there's a new show that you're hosting. It's called Scare Tactics.
That's right.
It's on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Thursday nights at 10.
There you go. This is a
I'm
show.
like, I gotta get that
But this is a show, you know, in the wake of like Punk'd and the Hidden Camera, different series that are hidden camera. This is in that genre, but this is the extreme hidden camera
This
show,
is the
isn't it?
extreme, and it's you know, it's friends playing pranks on friends.
Okay.
And we help those friends get the opportunity to do that, but it's very extreme. It's, you know, aliens, and it's you know, hostage situations, and it's flowers that explode in your face, and I mean, it's crazy, and it's amazing to see these people's reaction, and they all love it. Like, once they're
done,
done,
they remain friends?
they love it, because it's sort of, you know, it's like watching a horror movie. It's a huge adrenaline rush. You know, it's people who like roller coaster rides.
You're just happy to get through it.
Yeah,
and be alive
you know,
at the end of it.
But every single time that I've been a part of the pranks, afterwards, the people always turn and go, "That was, you know, the best 3 minutes of my entire life."
All right, now
they love it.
We have a clip from the show. Do you know what we're going to see?
Yeah, it's a hostage situation.
Oh, all right. Here you go. Take a look.
Are you guys in on this right now? Tell me right now.
No, I swear.
So you just rolled up in here right when the ATF gets here, huh?
I got called by him to go move furniture.
We have the compound surrounded.
This is definitely not how I want to spend my Saturday night.
You have to admit, you kind of feel bad for the guy.
Absolutely, but you know what the great thing is that guy will now be setting up one of his friends.
Yeah.
You know, that's what happens, is that the people that we pull the pranks on turn around and they want to set up their friends. I mean, we've had over like 25,000 requests to set people up. I mean, it's pretty insane.
People want to be scared to death.
People
All right.
want to be scared.
Well, thank you for coming by. Scare Tactics, Thursday night, Sci-Fi Channel. Shannen Doherty is your host. Thanks, Shannen. Coming up, you have questions for the stars. We get the answers. You're about to get
60 seconds.
60 seconds.
60 seconds. 60 seconds.
60 seconds.
60 seconds. 60 seconds.
With Kate Winslet. Go.
That's coming up, 60 seconds with Kate Winslet next.